What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. So here we are with the TCL 6 series, as you guys can see there. This is the 55-inch variant, and I'm going to be comparing this directly to the Hisense H9G. So during the unboxing, the first thing I want you guys to notice is that we have these straps. There aren't any clips or anything at the bottom, and this is important to note because when looking at the Hisense H9G box, you have these clips. Now, this is huge because for the same price point, you're getting something that's more convenient to not only open, but reseal, which makes moving and repacking a lot easier. So already TCL not keeping up as far as that part goes, and it's kind of annoying. Now, once you take the TV out of its packaging, you do have bags. You have Ziploc bags, so that's really good. It makes it very easy to open, and that part I like. The legs packaged in this plastic that, seems a little fiddly, but not too much. There are holes so you can rip into it. So again, it's not the most inconvenient thing I've ever seen. So nice job there from TCL. Now, as I get ready to put the legs together, one of the things I notice is that it shows that there's right and they show that there's left. So it's really foolproof and you literally just screw it into those holes. So again, I don't think I'll insult anyone's intelligence by actually doing that process on camera. Now, something that's nice after you put the legs on, obviously you have like the legs themselves, but you can notice like the metal trim around the TV, really nice. And few companies still do this where it's chrome. This just kind of adds a luxury feel that has been forgotten. So again, you're getting more than what Samsung and Sony and all these other bigger names are giving you for less money. Now, one of the things that I've noticed is that this is pretty bad on glare. So as you can clearly see, there is a lot of glare all around here from the light above. And I think that's going to have a lot to do with the kind of reflections that you're going to see in normal content. So just bear that in mind. Already this is looking like a glare machine. Now, keeping with the luxurious feel, they also have chrome trim around, ow, I just got shocked there. They have chrome trim around the television itself, and apparently static shock as well, which does suck. Now, something that's super nice is that there is all kinds of shiny chrome on the sides of the TV as well, and that makes it feel more luxurious. But then when you look at the back, you also have this really shiny like piano black. And again, that is something that no TV at $650 besides last year's 6 Series does. And again, it's really luxurious and it feels nice. Now, what's not so nice is this remote, this Barbie Dreamhouse Fisher-Price toy again. Now, they've made some new additions, as you see. There's a Disney Plus button now. But honestly, who needs all these damn buttons on their remote? I don't know. I'd rather have like actual buttons that do things like and putting service code buttons, but that's just me. But everybody's gonna have their own opinion. Again, here's the side of the remote. I don't see any kind of voice control on the side of this remote, so I don't know what that's all about. There's supposed to be a voice control button somewhere here, but I just don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's right there in front. So I missed it. That's my bad. But they changed the position, I think. It used to be on the side here, but whatever. Small little change there, but I don't know, man. I don't like the little purple button, how tiny and little, and like how much of a toy this feels like. I feel like they could do a little better, but also it is 650 bucks, so I'm not going to bash them too much for the remote. All right, so now the TV is completely hooked up and plugged in, and we're going to start showing you a little bit of what it looks like. Good God, that clouding though. So yeah, let's hope it doesn't actually look like that, because if so, we're going to have some things to talk about. All right, so now let's start going through the prompts. Now, one of the things that I did like is that it instantly recognized the remote here, and it just paired instantly once I put the batteries in, so that was pretty damn sweet. Now, I skipped a couple of things, but you just put in your language, your country of origin. So far, they only have 3 here, and you go for home use. I'm going to connect to the internet later, and then it says, let's connect your devices. And then I'll just do this later as well, and then all done. You're all set up. So that part's pretty damn simple. There's not a whole lot here. Very simplistic. And again, it's the same interface that we've seen off of other Roku TVs. So again, nothing too crazy. But what I'm going to do now, if at all possible, I'm going to go into my USB media player, right? And we're going to go into, what do you say, video. I believe that's where it would be. Under this one right here, we're going to go to PS4, share, and let's go into some video clips here to just see what we've got. why don't we go into some, I like Spider-Man, that's a lot, but Ghost of Tsushima is also a lot of fun. So we're just gonna load it up. I haven't done anything to the TV. It's just kind of like showing you guys out of the box what it looks like. Now I am noticing that there is some text glowing. So as I see here, there is some haloing around letters right here. So do take note of that. I don't know if this is a setting thing. I'll obviously have to make settings later on, but that is something to still note. So we're gonna hit play. And I did see some clouding there. There's a good deal of banding to be expected, though. I mean, as I look at it, it doesn't look like fantastic or anything, so I'm going to try to go into these settings here and see if there's like something I can do differently. But God, there's a ton of like haloing and blooming on the sides there. We've got to try to get into some advanced picture settings here and make sure local dimming is set correctly. Local contrast is set. Power is on low. But what about our local dimming? Because, I mean, really though, it's supposed to be mini LED, and I'm seeing a lot of clouding. That's like the one thing I know. I'm going to pump motion up because I personally like it, but if you guys don't, hey, do your thing. Now, motion clarity is just BFI, so I don't want BFI. Though, it doesn't look bad, so it's not like flickering or anything like that, so that's nice to know. But I really want to see where our local dimming is. I mean, they have local contrast, but that's pretty much it that I'm seeing so far. Now, I'm probably missing over it and glossing over it like a bunch of times. For those that don't know, I'm pretty tired right now. I've been doing a lot of driving around lately. But either way, it's pretty, it does not look like this. It's like really overexposed. It's not as saturated as this. I'll try to get a little closer to show you. The colors are way more juiced on the phone, like a ton more juiced than what they actually look like. The big thing that's really getting on my nerves here is the gray black on mini LED. Like all that's gray. I mean, that's like flashlight bleed. All these gray black bars at the bottom, like I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. Mini LED my ass. I don't know. I feel like out the gate, it should come buttoned up. I shouldn't have to try to find some extra setting, darker mode to maybe try to offset that a little bit. Who knows, right? You go try to find whatever you can to try to get around this stuff, but I don't feel like I should have to do any of this. And I think that's one of the big complaints that a lot of you guys are going to have. Like, I'm just noticing it's a little inconsistent. So auto adjust, yeah. So local contrast is their local dimming. And out the gate, that's already pumped up to high. So we officially have some problems. And yeah, this is already not going to go good because I'm seeing, guys, that's gray as hell right there. Like, do you see that? Like, that is a problem. Mini LED, 240 zones, and you have that kind of garbage on not even like a small bright highlight. That's on the black bars, my dudes. Like, that is not good stuff. Now, the overall picture clarity as I look at it, it's acceptable for this price range, I guess. Motion isn't like a choppy, juddery mess so far that I know, but it's not impressive either, and the colors are really washed. I mean, like, stupid washed. Like, really washed. That's going to be something you're going to notice. So you're going to have to do a fair amount of dialing in. It doesn't wow me out the gate. Now, I like to use these compressed videos as well to show, like, the full potential of the upscaling. So hopefully it does a little better, but so far I'm not really all that impressed. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it could do better. I do. But motion isn't terrible, so we'll see how it does in other test samples. But I don't know, man. I feel like right now it's not doing so well because mainly the black levels are standing out as really weak. Like I wish I could show this off better, guys. Like that corner is like so damn bright right now. I don't know how well it's going to show on camera. The ISO is going to try to lower it down to try to hide that flaw, but yeah, it's not ideal. And the colors are like really not pretty. The image is kind of muddy, so I don't know, man. The fire does not look like fire. It's a pretty ugly TV so far, but I'm gonna mess around with it and see if I can get it a little better, and then we're gonna see in other videos how it compares to other things. So leave your questions, comments, and concerns down below. Thanks for watching the #1 brand in honesty, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.